Flight boss, bitch. For sure. You're now listening to the Mind of an Antares Moon. I am the Royal Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. Now, I'm here to get you out a harsh truth. Unfortunately, based upon the world that have been constructed by, certain individuals, you're in a circumstance where sometimes you may spiritually experience. Don't add too much pseudo to the word spiritually. But sometimes you may go through individual experiences where it may seem like hard work don't pay off. And then you may reach certain rewards where you may justify that and might think that, okay, maybe hard work does pay off. But really you're in a mental confusion. Because what's actually going on, based upon the template itself, your form of success is not determined by your internal work. So anytime you're in a situation, don't let nobody all the way to a preacher tell you or confuse you in any form of fashion that when you handle something internally or deal with something internally, there's going to be some type of outcome that's based on the mechanisms or the construct of what some other group of individuals have set up as a rewarding system. And you sitting around thinking you putting in some energy work or changing some internal way about yourself dictates your outcome of whatever success. Here's where you may be wrong, because based upon success, you have to participate with certain forms of biases that cater to certain narratives that need to be broadcasted generally in order for any form of government or form of fashion to work. And when you're not participating with these things, it doesn't matter even if you are doing things that seem like it should be respected. And you're doing the internal work and you're acting out these energies and things of that nature. The internal work, which may guide you into having certain moral systems to not even participate into certain characteristics that would even lead you into any form of success in the first place, let alone the things you have to do externally in order for you to experience success and tie some internal work behind it. But if it don't suit a bias or insecurity that maybe a Jew or a Mason previously had to construct this type of government for you to receive money, then you won't have no accumulation to whatever expertise that you're developing and bringing in this world. So you have to understand that also. So before you're sitting around thinking someone else is in a better position than you, and is based off because they did some type of internal work, that is a lie from the pit of hell, and the person you are observing, they may be unaware of that's a lie from the pit of hell based off the indoctrination and them all already automatically subconsciously being into one of these biases and being one of the four faces for it, or being one of the main people pushing it, not knowing there's a engineering crafting behind it based upon people who are in control of it, who are aware of it because they have similar insecurities. So your internal work does not determine your external success. So don't be so downing on yourself, because a lot of times success is based upon who's picked, and whoever is picked is whoever adding the most energy to some general narrative that really only suit the bias of steering society in a certain direction, and the only people who are actually in control of that is you know who. So for the most part, don't be so hard on yourself, and understand your internal work has nothing to do with external success, because you can go down a line of reasoning and a train of thought of finding out all these philosophies, morals, and things of that nature, psychologies about some internal nature that you actually could look at it in a way of, hey, it even guided me into not participating with certain things of the world and me wanting to see if I could do things in this type of aspect and teach these things as an importance and stuff. And you will start to see it doesn't attract any attention or accumulation due to the fact that it has nothing to do with the government bias that you have to participate with to receive their forms of success. So understand that also.